Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you are just coming across this page for the very first time, you are highly welcome. This is Multiple Style Kitchen. Thank you for joining in. In today's video, I want to share with you how I made this delicious jollof rice. You will love this recipe. Stay tuned. To begin, if you are using chicken or turkey, we have to start by preparing the chicken or the turkey. So I'm using chicken. I have chicken here. Then add onion, then thyme, add um, chicken seasoning, then add maggi cube. Then next you add all the ingredients you need to add, then turn them together, mix it together. Once we are done with turning it, then we have to cover it and allow it to cook for some time. Then while the chicken is cooking, this is our ingredient that we are going to use. This is the tomato, red bell pepper, onion. So we are going to start by grinding it while the chicken is boiling. I don't like my blender. I have to use my blender. So we are going to be using this. We are going to blend this for. We are going to blend this tomato twice.
We also need this tomato legal. Once for this.
So this is the tomato that we just blended. So now we are going to chop the chicken. As you can see, we left the chicken for like 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, the chicken is already juicy and the chicken is ready to be fried. So if you are using a air fryer or you are going to use oil, so I'm going to use oil to fry this chicken because I need the oil to cook this soup of the jollof rice. So we have to start by frying the chicken. So after frying the chicken, so I can have oil. The oil is more flavor. It has flavor when you use it to fry chicken. So I'm going to use it to fry the chicken so that I can use it to fry the stew with oil.
No. Don't way, give me your bread.
Once the chicken is brown, I don't want to have the chicken. I don't want the chicken to be too dry. So I think we are good to go like this. I'm going to remove the chicken. Now that we are done removing the chicken, we are done separating the chicken from the oil. So I'm going to pour the oil into another bigger pot. So I have to filter the oil. I did it off camera. Filter the oil to remove those burning crumbs of the chicken. So I filtered it. I added onion to the oil. The oil is already hot. And the next ingredient is garlic and salt. So we are going to fry this onion garlic for some minutes before we add our tomato paste. So for the tomato paste, I'm going to use this one of the thick one and another one of the light one. I mean very light tin tomatoes, or should I call it tin tomatoes or tomato paste. So this one is thick, and we also had the other one that is more watery. As you can see, is more watery. So I'm going to fry this. I'm going to mix it together for some time, fry it for some time, then cover it to dry water. After covering it to dry juice for some minutes, so this is what it looks like. So now we are going to go in with our blended tomato, red pepper, onions. So we are going to go in with it to fry now. Now that we have added the blended ingredients, now we have to go in with the chicken stock. You can add your any stock, anyone you have, but this is the chicken stock, the juice that we got from the chicken that we boiled earlier, that I boiled earlier. So after adding the chicken stock, I left it for like 5 minutes to cook together. Now I've started adding the ingredient. The first ingredient is paprika, curry powder, nutmeg. This one is curry powder, the other one is nutmeg, and this one is Maggi, 1 Maggi cube. Remember that the chicken stock we added a Maggi before, and also chicken seasoning. Chicken seasoning is very sweet, so we have to be careful with Maggi this time, because I'm actually going to cook 2 kg of rice, 2 kg of rice. So I think the Maggi that we've added earlier to the chicken, to boil the chicken, and also Maggi, the Maggi here, I think is already enough. But if you test your own that it's not enough, you are free to add more. So I don't want the Maggi to be too much, so I just want Maggi for the stew, because I know that the chicken stock got a lot of seasoning already inside. Now we are going to add in our washed rice. So I didn't parboil this rice, I just wash it with salt and warm water. As you can see in the video, I didn't have enough time to use hot water, but this one is not bad anyway. After adding the washed rice, now we have to turn it together so that the stew can combine together. I forgot, before I added this rice earlier, I removed some stew. The reason why I removed some stew from the stew is because I want to keep that for later. You can see now I want to add more stew now, little by little. That's how I'm going to cook the jollof rice. So I want to add more stew, so I don't want the stew to be too much, and also I also want the rice to done with stew. I don't want to cook the rice too much with water. So to cook jollof rice, most times you need heat and something like oil. So I don't have butter, so I have stew, and this stew have a lot of oil. So I just added salt, because the salt is not enough. I just added salt, then I added water. So I will still add more water to this. So after adding the water, I have to cover the rice to cook with a very, the lowest heat. As as you can see, the gas is very, very low. So if you have foil paper, you can use foil paper to cover the pot so that the rice can cook fast, and with the heat, so that the rice can have more heat. But I don't have foil paper, so I'm just cooking it like that. So as you can see, I left this rice for like 40 minutes with a very, very low heat. As you can see, the rice is still not done, so as I will still leave the rice again to cook again. So while the rice will be cooking, for the rice to cook, I added more stew again. So if you have butter, you can add butter at this point, or you can add mango if you have, but I don't have any, so I will use this stew to cook it. You can also add water at this point, but I just want to use this stew to cook it since the stew is enough. So now we have to turn it again, then cover it again to cook for some time. So as you can see, the rice is ready. This is what the rice looks like. Now we have to turn it so that the one at the down will cook. So this is what we have. Thank you for watching. If you watch this video to this point, I want to say thank you, and if you try this recipe, let me know the outcome.